Hi everybody, it's Rob. Video number 12 in the SEO training session, and we've got to sticky. Okay, now it's part of Google Analytics, by the way, but I needed to tell you this because it's pretty valuable. Google again is looking at relevance. Google ranks your site based on how your page and the interaction to that page relates to the keyword that they ranked you for. Okay, so if people come along to your website, they find a link somewhere, they find an ad or anything, and they click on it, or better still, not an ad, a ranking, a link, they click on it, they get there and they think, what? And they click off in a few seconds. It's a very bad thing. Google judges you on that. Now, conversely, or the opposite of that, is they follow a link and it's all about acupuncture and anxiety, and they click on the link and they get to your page and they start to read and they look at the pictures and they think, oh, and they go back and they start reading again, and 2, 3, 4 minutes later, by then Google knows that Google sent you to a page that you stuck on. So there's the sticky. And so that length of time, when I get to Google Analytics, I'll show you, but the length of time they use to bail out of it is very, very important. So in fact, let me pause this and then go to Google Analytics and show you the actual number on one of my, I'll try and find an account I can show you 1 second. Okay, safe enough. I've opened you on a site that's not active anymore, and that's fine. Now, 16% bounce rate is pretty good. A bounce rate is normally bad at 80, 70, 80% upwards. So it means that people are coming to my website. They are in the right place. That's good. They're not bailing, click, gone. But check this out. Session duration, 8 seconds. That's really bad. 84% down. It's disgusting. So there's your analytic answer for you, is that you want them to hang around. Okay, now I've added here also how many pages seen. Google also knows or takes note of how many pages you looked at when you went to the site, and it's valuable because now Google thinks that you are a good match for those keywords, and sends you across to the right places. So ultimately it works very well with that. Okay, so if that's all you needed to do on the sticky, you could bail. But I'm going to tell you a story now. So this is going to use up 10 minutes of your life probably, and explain a thing. So a while ago, and we're probably talking 3 or 4 years now, I don't know when, I can give it a bit of thought, 1, 2 years ago, 2.5 years. 2.5 years ago, a big internet marketer found out that when he shared a link, if he could get quite a few people to go to that website jumped from page 2 to page 1, simply because there were quite a lot of views and visits from a webinar or an advert or whatever. And so he thought to himself, hang on a minute. And so anyway, what he did was he went and created traffic through keyword search. So let me just think how he found this out. Doesn't matter. Here's what you had to do back then. Now I'm told that it doesn't work much anymore. So this is why I'm giving you the warning. But here's what he did. He went and told people, go and look up whatever it was, right? And then search for that specific website, right? And when you find it, click on it. And then hang around for a minute. So what happens is that you're telling Google that when people search for whatever it is, video for SEO, and when they find Designsmith, they think, oh yeah, this looks like a good one, click. And so your rankings jump from page 4 to page 2 to page 1. And so that was the concept, okay? So I went and created a course. I don't have a clue if I can find it anymore. Let's go and see. It would have been on, I don't have a clue. Let's try things to make and sell. I know that I put it on a few places. Sorry, this throws up my fibromyalgia page, which is boring as hell. Treasure hunt for freebies. Here we go. So I think it was in there. Most of them are gone. So if you try and come here and get a copy of it, I'm sorry. So here's the treasure hunt. Go to Google search and look up web design companies in Johannesburg. So that's the keyword I wanted to rank for, right? So that's what you're supposed to do. And then scroll through the results to around the 16th position. By the way, in the end I was 3rd. But at the time of this, I was 16th. Look for this website, Designsmith. Click on the link to open that website. Okay, now let's check it out. 16th. Sorry if this is going to waste a bit of your time. 16th. I wonder if I still rank in here. Let's not worry about that. 16th. I doubt I rank in the top 100 anymore. I don't even know which website I was ranking. Oh, Designsmith. Oh, sorry, my bad. It did tell me to do that. Wow. So here's the thing. So I'll finish telling you the story properly. In fact, let me pause this while I look. There we go, guys. I'm 67th now. So, okay, so now I'm going to right click on this and open a new link. Let's go back to the treasure hunt and see what I had to do. Then open the page Web Designers Near Me and look for the words 5-page website. Now, the reason there was a step 3, this was all just to get your free copy of this book. Okay, so you do Web Designers Near Me. So there it was. You had to search for that. That would have taken time, right? So because if they did this, they weren't going to find it easily. They'd have to come back to the menu and find it, and then they'd click on that. Now they're still on the website. They're still getting credit. I have no idea if this page is even real anymore. What was I looking for? 5-page website. So I'm supposed to search through here until I find the words 5-page website. Now I would have hidden the link in here. Funny. I probably should get you to. I'm dying to see if the link still works. I'm going to pause this and see. Hang on a sec. Big words. 5-page website. If I click this link, for fun, I'm going to, because it's going to go to where this doesn't exist anymore. I've let this website expire because all of these things have been put onto the fibromyalgia site. So all of these freebies that were on there. So can you see what the idea was? Is that I bring you to here. Okay, now let me tell you what happened back then. Using this and other SEO tricks in a very competitive, let me show you how competitive, in a very competitive, wow, give me a second, I have to find just a way to get to page 1. Johannesburg web design was a very, very competitive keyword. It got a few hundred views. And if you take these guys, so let's just for fun take number 1, all right? What I want to do is, by the way, this is going to come to tools. Sorry, this video down here, tools. This is one of the tools. So I'm going to go to Majestic. I just want to show you how much trouble I had to rank for this lot. And then I put the link in here. And I go and search for advertising solutions. And they've got 71,000. Check it out. 71,000 backlinks. Historically 200,000. So the point is that, yeah, it was a little bit hard to rank on page 1 for this. I got to be number 3. I was here. And so by the way, I even got a surprise when I put this treasure hunt page up. I think I was 28th or 30th or 35th, and then I forgot about this. And over a period of time, I'm talking 4 months later, the phone started to ring and I still didn't click. I thought, well, that's lovely, I'm getting leads. But one day I came and actually looked here and realized, hey, let me go and look. And lo and behold, I was at 16th. So I went and edited this. There were more of these, by the way, here. So this would have been Johannesburg Web Design 9th. So, and then I found out I was like, eventually then, another 3 weeks later, I thought, now let me check. And I came back and pow, I was right up there on the top. Number 1, 2, and 3 on some of them. And that was lovely. And then I... so my SEO worked. It took 6 months, by the way. 6 months of when I decided, okay, let me finally be serious about web design. And so I ranked for the keywords, and I got a very, very nice spike in... this is the site, by the way, that one that is still open in analytics where nothing's happening now. Look at that. This might be me. Web designers near me. Hysterical. Anyway, once I started to rank, I found out what level of client I was getting, and I didn't like it, and I immediately literally stopped doing my SEO, and it took about 2 months for the phone to stop ringing. So my message in this is, let's go back to this, was it's very simple. Where are we? Sticky worked. Sharing people to that worked. Building pages and stirring it up worked. I didn't add 100 pages in 6 months. I added 6 or 8. But it got me to a point where I had more than enough business. And it was web design business, which it turned out to be something that I didn't want once I got it, which is hysterically funny. So that's my story. So needless to say, if you now go and look at that, they weren't working. Where's my treasure hunt? I want to try this one. So I'm going to pause this and go and play. But I doubt I'm anywhere near 9th. I have a suspicion this is a stronger one, that I was down in the depths of hell on this one. But 9th wasn't too bad. And if you searched for me here, in fact, let's try this. I haven't been in South Africa for a while, right? But if you go up to near where I lived, and there's a very high chance that I'm still here. Look at that. Google's not stupid, eh? I was here. This house. And Google's written me off. Actually, I might have gone and cancelled it, but I don't think so. Actually, I did. My bad. I killed those listings. Well, that's silly. I'm showing you something that doesn't matter. Anyway, so let's go back to what I really wanted to see, was Johannesburg website design. Pausing it. I'll come back and show you. Well, here we go, 161. I passed another one of my websites at 130 something. And it tells you, this is important, guys, as far as your SEO goes. If you let your website become stagnant, you will drop off and off and off slowly and, well, sometimes fast. I dropped off of page 1 inside of 30 days by simply not maintaining the momentum for that keyword. I've dropped all the way to 161 from 3rd or 4th or whatever I was with this keyword. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, I don't remember exactly. But I've dropped all the way down now to 161 because in the space of about 2 years, I've decided I never ever want to have that happen to me again. I think it was. Incidentally, after that, I paid for leads. So I paid for traffic. I got tired of the SEO thing. I decided that's not worth it. So I paid for leads, and I did very well. And that, sorry, that was a full-blown yawn. That fibromyalgia is fun. And the paid leads paid money, but I wasn't having that much fun. I was feeling trapped. And then I got the home invasion, fibromyalgia, and I'm now never wanting to go near a web design again, if I can help it. I love doing my own, by the way. So, message of this is, let's go back to the map, because now I'm really just talking rubbish. We were on Sticky. Make people come to your site and enjoy being there, and it will help your rankings. Right, let's get to the next video. Cheers.